Have you ever wondered why some people seem to have an instant aversion toward you, even when there's no apparent reason? It's as if no matter what you do, someone always looks at you with disdain or hostility. The question of why some people simply hate us is a mystery that doesn't always have its roots in our actions or words. Sometimes, the reasons behind this hatred lie in psychological complexities, disguised envy or misunderstandings. Understanding this phenomenon isn't just a matter of curiosity, but essential for navigating the complex social dynamics we face daily. In this special video, we'll explore 9 reasons why people may develop intense negative feelings toward us. Before we dive in, I want to thank you for your incredible support. If this is your first time on the channel, hit the like button and turn on notifications so YouTube can recommend this video to more people like you. Now, let's begin this transformative journey together. Are you ready? One of the most common and deep-rooted reasons people may develop feelings of aversion toward you is envy or jealousy. These corrosive emotions act like genuine poisons in interpersonal relationships, capable of transforming admiration into disgust and respect into resentment. Envy and jealousy often arise when someone sees something in you that they wish they had, but believe they can't achieve. This feeling can be triggered by anything from your professional success and personal accomplishments to aspects of your personality or lifestyle. In many cases, envy and jealousy reflect a person's inner dissatisfaction with their own life. Instead of finding inspiration in your achievements or being happy for your success, they see your qualities and victories as a mirror reflecting their own failures or lack of fortune. This emotion can evolve into deep resentment, driving them to wish for your downfall to alleviate their own pain or dissatisfaction. The most destructive aspect of envy and jealousy is that they can push people to resort to gossip, defamation, or even sabotage to undermine your efforts and accomplishments. They may try to discredit your work or spread lies about your character, hoping to bring you down from the pedestal where, in their minds, you stand. It's crucial to recognize that envy and jealousy are problems rooted in the person feeling them, not in you. While it's easy to internalize the hate and start blaming yourself, remember that you're not responsible for someone else's feelings of inferiority or dissatisfaction. As Marcus Aurelius said, do not worry about things beyond your control. The envy and jealousy of others are clearly outside of your control. Stoicism emphasizes focusing on what you can control, your actions, thoughts, and reactions. Misunderstandings and poor communication may seem insignificant at first, but have the potential to fuel deep and long-lasting resentment. At the root of these misunderstandings are often incorrect interpretations or a lack of clarity in how we express ourselves or interpret others' words. Misunderstandings arise when there's a gap between the intention behind a message and how it's perceived. A misplaced word, a misunderstood tone of voice, or even a facial expression can be enough to create a wrong impression. These small communication failures can cause people to develop false beliefs about your intentions or attitudes, leading them to think you're disrespectful, indifferent, or even hostile. On the other hand, ineffective communication plays a significant role in building emotional barriers and misunderstandings. This can happen when we fail to express our thoughts and feelings clearly, leaving room for others to misinterpret our words. In some cases, the inability to practice active listening and truly understand another's perspective can lead to incorrect assumptions and unfair judgments. Let's build a community of kindness by subscribing to Stoicism for Success right now and sharing it with those you wish to see live with kindness and strength like us. Let's spread these positive values together. When people feel misunderstood or believe they've been misinterpreted, they may begin to develop aversion based on these negative experiences. What started as a small misunderstanding can grow into hostility that often has little to do with the actual situation or relationship. Recognizing the importance of misunderstandings and ineffective communication as causes of negative feelings is essential for avoiding unjustified hate. It's crucial to maintain clear, open, and honest communication in all interactions. Additionally, Giving people the benefit of the doubt and seeking clarification when uncertainty arises can prevent unnecessary resentment from building up, helping maintain healthier and more positive relationships. We live in a diverse world where each person is shaped by a unique set of values and beliefs that guide their perceptions, decisions, and behaviors. When these values clash with those of others, it can be the starting point for disagreements and eventually hate. Differences in values can range from political and religious views to opinions on work ethics and lifestyle choices. When someone sees their values as absolutely correct or superior, anyone with different beliefs may be viewed as an adversary or threat. This us versus them mentality is a common source of interpersonal conflict, often transforming disagreements into disdain. When people's beliefs are deeply rooted, any challenge to those beliefs is often perceived as a personal attack. This can trigger an intense defensive response, resulting in hostility directed toward the person representing that perceived threat. In these situations, conflict is no longer about differing opinions, but becomes a battle of identities and worldviews. Such differences can also lead to stereotypes and snap judgments. When people fail to make an effort to understand the other's perspective and resort to generalizations, they create barriers that prevent empathy and mutual understanding. These judgments can evolve into hate, especially when fueled by unrecognized fears or prejudices. Stoic philosophy emphasizes that our beliefs and values are the result of our individual experiences and perceptions. As Epictetus would remind us, each of us is a product of our education and environment. Accepting that not everyone will share our perspectives, and that it's okay, is a crucial step toward harmonious coexistence in a pluralistic society. Fostering open dialogue, tolerance, and respect for differences not only prevents hatred, but also enriches our experiences and understanding of the world. Another significant factor leading to negative feelings is the influence of rumors and gossip spread by third parties. These stories, often false or exaggerated, can be extremely damaging, shaping others' perceptions of you unfairly and sometimes irreversibly. Rumors and gossip act like a social virus, spreading quickly and distorting reality. They mold people's opinions about you before you even have a chance to present your side of the story. Once a rumor circulates, it can take on a life of its own, distorting facts and creating a false image of who you are. This is particularly harmful when the rumors involve sensitive or negative aspects of your personal or professional life. The problem with rumors is that even when they lack evidence, they can be surprisingly convincing. People tend to believe what they hear, especially if the rumor confirms their own suspicions or biases. Additionally, the forbidden or sensational nature of a rumor makes it more appealing and likely to be spread further. False or misleading information creates a toxic environment where you're judged and condemned without proof or fairness. The consequences can range from social isolation and lost friendships to more serious effects on your personal and professional life. Hatred fueled by rumors can be one of the hardest emotions to combat because you're fighting against a fabricated image, not reality. It's crucial to recognize the powerful influence rumors can have in shaping others' negative opinions of you. Although dealing with rumors can be challenging, it's important to dismantle them with the truth while maintaining your integrity. Remember that authenticity and honesty are your best defenses against the poison of rumors. Trust in your truth and be transparent in your actions. In the long run, truth and integrity will prevail over lies and malice. Personal insecurities play a critical, yet often overlooked role in interpersonal hatred. When people fail to confront and overcome their insecurities, these feelings can turn into envy, resentment, and ultimately hatred toward those who seem free from such weaknesses. Insecurities can stem from various sources, including past failures, perceived inadequacies, or social comparisons. As Seneca once said, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality." When someone feels insecure, they may unconsciously project those feelings onto others, especially those who seem to embody the qualities they lack. For example, someone insecure about their career might resent a successful colleague. This projection becomes a defense mechanism, an attempt to cope with internal feelings of inadequacy. Instead of addressing their insecurities, some people find it easier to direct their frustration and negativity toward others. This projection can evolve into hatred when the person constantly sees in you a reminder of their own struggles or shortcomings. Another factor is the perceived threat your achievements or qualities might pose to someone deeply insecure. Rather than seeing your success as inspiring, they may interpret it as a direct challenge to their self-worth. This emotional response can intensify when they feel overshadowed or left behind, fueling resentment and hostility. Understanding that others' insecurities and resulting hatred are not caused by your actions can help you avoid taking these negative emotions personally. Recognizing this dynamic allows you to approach these situations with empathy and compassion while protecting your emotional well-being. Let's come together to support our community. If you are a kind person, please hit the like button on this video and leave some energetic comments to spread positive vibes. Together, we can make a difference. In an ideal world, empathy and understanding would guide our daily interactions. However, one of the clearest reasons people develop feelings of hatred is the absence of these essential qualities. The inability to feel empathy or understand another person's experiences creates an emotional distance that can easily lead to resentment and, eventually, hate. A lack of empathy manifests as an inability to put oneself in another person's shoes, to feel what they feel, or understand what motivates them. When someone lacks this skill, their interpretations of others' actions can be severely distorted. They might see offense where none exists, or misinterpret someone's intentions entirely. This lack of understanding often worsens due to biases, snap judgments, and a failure to consider the context of someone's behavior. People who lack empathy tend to see the world in black and white terms, making incorrect and unfair assumptions about others. Additionally, those with limited empathy may be self-centered, focusing so much on their own needs that they become indifferent to the feelings and struggles of others. This egocentrism can lead to insensitive behavior that comes across as hostile, even when it may be unintentional. This emotional detachment can make others feel dismissed, ignored, or undervalued, which is often perceived as deliberate malice. Such misunderstandings can quickly escalate into resentment or hate. Recognizing that the hate some people express might reflect their own emotional limitations, rather than anything you've done, can help you approach these situations with patience and self-awareness. Responding with empathy, when appropriate, or choosing to distance yourself from toxic individuals can help preserve your peace of mind. Competition and rivalry are natural parts of life. They appear in the workplace, social groups, and even within families. When kept in check, competition can be a positive force, driving self-improvement and personal growth. However, when competition intensifies and becomes toxic, it can easily transform into resentment, envy, and ultimately hate. This destructive shift often occurs when someone feels they are constantly losing or being overshadowed by someone else's success. Instead of focusing on personal improvement, their attention shifts to diminishing the other person. The sense of rivalry may be heightened when one perceives another's achievements as unearned or achieved at their expense. The desire to win at all costs can create a toxic mindset fueled by bitterness. As Marcus Aurelius famously noted, the best revenge is not to be like your enemy. When competition becomes toxic, some individuals resort to damaging behaviors like spreading false information, sabotaging projects, or engaging in personal attacks. Recognizing toxic rivalry for what it is can help you avoid becoming emotionally entangled. Focus on your goals and personal progress, and avoid being drawn into destructive dynamics. People may develop negative feelings if they believe you fail to meet certain social expectations or norms they consider important. For example, imagine living in a community where specific cultural traditions, values, or life paths are expected. If you choose a different lifestyle, perhaps by pursuing an unconventional career or living according to personal values that challenge societal norms, you may face disapproval or rejection. Some individuals view nonconformity as a personal threat or a challenge to the right way of living. This can cause them to project feelings of hostility toward those they perceive as going against established norms. Resistance to change and fear of the unfamiliar often underlie these reactions. When people are deeply attached to certain traditions or beliefs, they may feel uncomfortable when confronted with alternative ways of living. Stoicism encourages acceptance of differences and embracing change with openness. Learning to respect others' choices while staying true to your values is essential for navigating social challenges without compromising personal integrity. One of the most overlooked reasons people might develop negative feelings is the lack of recognition. Humans have an inherent desire to be acknowledged for their efforts, achievements, and contributions. When they feel underappreciated or overlooked, resentment can build, eventually turning into hostility. People may feel that their hard work or sacrifices go unnoticed, causing them to believe they are undervalued or unimportant. This emotional pain can fester over time, leading to intense feelings of frustration and even hate. The desire for recognition isn't always about seeking praise. It's often about wanting to feel seen, respected, and valued. A lack of acknowledgement can make people feel invisible, causing them to withdraw emotionally or lash out. Open communication and expressing gratitude can help prevent these feelings from developing. Recognizing the efforts of those around you can build a more supportive and harmonious environment, reducing the likelihood of resentment taking root. Navigating the complex world of interpersonal relationships requires both care and understanding. Recognizing the reasons behind people's negative feelings can help you approach such situations with clarity and emotional resilience. It's important to remember that you are not responsible for the emotions others project onto you. You cannot control how others feel or behave, but you can control your reactions, maintain your integrity, and stay focused on personal growth. Instead of internalizing hate or resentment, concentrate on cultivating your strengths and building positive relationships. Accept that not everyone will appreciate or understand you, and that's okay. If you've reached this far, comment Stoic Calm to show that you've completed this session. Your engagement fuels this community, helping us all move toward wisdom and the art of turning challenges into opportunities. Thank you for being part of this journey. Remember, your authenticity and resilience are your most powerful tools in facing life's challenges. Keep striving toward inner peace and personal growth. Thank you for watching this video. Let's support our wonderful community by hitting subscribe and turning on notifications right now. Show everyone that you're living kindly by liking the video and sharing your experiences in the comments. Take action now to spread positive energy.